At the annual Arts Festival in Green Mountain Falls, Colorado, a field of light came to life in a stunning landscape installation by the British artist Bruce Munro. Munro says his inspiration was a journey through the red desert of Australia, and the lighting technique is one he first discovered while trying to keep foxes away from his wife's chicken coops. Arts District Southern Colorado producer Kate Perdoni went to take a look.
I'm here early this morning in beautiful Green Mountain Falls, home of the Green Box Arts Festival, where celebrated light installation artist Bruce Munro is working alongside community volunteers to create a world-class, expansive, colorful light sculpture. Bruce, who hails from the UK, created the Field of Light here in Flagpole Park. He says this project was unusual because he no longer typically assists in the installation of his larger works.
This is made by many different hands. Get involved with this installation. Please don't be under the illusion that I'm there sticking every stem in the ground, because that's not the case. In Green Mountain Falls, we had some wonderful volunteers who helped create the Field of Light. That's why I love doing this. You know, it makes people realize how important we are to each other. I was the kid who wanted to invent the Lego brick, but so I'm always interested in taking an inanimate object and seeing if you can turn that inanimate object into something that has a life form to it. These are actually very low on power. The components are, there's a glass sphere, there's an acrylic tube. You have what's called a harness, which is a polymer fiber optic. So you have lots of fibers all coming into what's called a common end, and that common end is shoved into the green box. So the green box will then, all the light is actually piped down the fibers. What's interesting is just what bits of glass and fiber can do when the light goes down.
Bruce has worked on light installations all over the world, including Australia, London, and New York, with the topography of each unique space often influencing his design. Behind all his work, he says, is a love of landscape.
When you're working in landscape, if you don't get the scale right, it all falls to bits. So you've really got to kind of do things that sit well in terms of volume and scale. Whenever you see it, if you can be reminded that this was somebody who was in a landscape, who felt joyous to be in that landscape. And I do believe that landscapes speak to us.
Bruce says the grass will grow around these 3,000 lights, creating a more natural piece of work as time progresses.
Ultimately, when we give it back, hopefully in the condition that we found it in, it allows people to then visit that landscape that they dearly love and see it with fresh eyes. To connect with people, to do things that really mean something and then pass those thoughts and ideas on to others is possibly a nice way to spend the rest of one's life.
Learn more about the Green Box Arts Festival at the website greenboxarts.org.